Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope everything is all right. Today we come with some interesting facts about the Black Forest. Let's start. Imagine a place where ancient pine trees stand tall and close, casting shadows so deep that sunlight barely reaches the forest floor. A place where time seems to slow down and legends seem to whisper through the leaves. Welcome to the Black Forest, or as the Germans call it, Schwarzwald, a region steeped in myth, mystery, and mesmerizing natural beauty. Nestled in the southwest corner of Germany, along the borders of France and Switzerland, the Black Forest is one of Europe's most enchanting landscapes. It spans over 6,000 square kilometers of thick woodland, rolling hills, deep valleys, and crystal-clear lakes. But this forest is more than just trees and trails. It's a living tapestry of folklore, history, traditions, and craftsmanship that has captivated travelers, writers, and explorers for centuries. From the shadowy origins of fairy tales like Hansel and Gretel and Little Red Riding Hood to the charming cuckoo clocks that echo through cozy mountain villages, every part of the Black Forest tells a story. Whether you're drawn in by its scenic hiking routes, its spa towns like Baden-Baden, or its culinary gems like the famous Black Forest cake, this region has something for everyone. In this video, we'll dive deep into the wonders of the Black Forest. We'll explore its most iconic locations, uncover some fascinating facts, and reveal why this ancient forest continues to inspire awe and curiosity in people from all around the world. So grab your backpack and let's wander into the heart of one of the most magical forests on Earth, the Black Forest of Germany.
The Black Forest is called Schwarzwald in German. Schwarz means black, Wald means forest, so the literal translation of Schwarzwald is Black Forest. There are some fascinating natural and historical reasons behind this name. The Black Forest is covered with tall and thick pine, fir, and spruce trees. These trees grow very close together and create a dense canopy. Because of this dense cover, sunlight barely reaches the forest floor. Even during the day, the interior of the forest remains quite dark and shadowy. People who entered the forest in ancient times described it as dark, eerie, and almost magical, with a mystical silence. This gave rise to the name Black Forest, not because the trees are black, but because the overall ambiance is so dark and deep. In Roman times, the region was referred to as Silva Nigra, which also means Black Forest in Latin. The Romans found this forest mysterious and intimidating, with thick vegetation, foggy valleys, and dangerous wildlife. It was a place they avoided traveling through, believed to be wild, untamed, and filled with unknown dangers. The Black Forest's dark and mystical setting inspired many German legends and fairy tales. It served as the backdrop for famous Grimm Brothers stories like Hansel and Gretel, Little Red Riding Hood, and Snow White. The darkness of the forest became a symbol of mystery, magic, and sometimes fear in these tales. Today, the name Black Forest is not just geographical, it's a cultural brand, representing natural beauty, traditional craftsmanship, and German folklore. Though it's no longer feared, the name still evokes a sense of adventure, enchantment, and timeless mystery.
Welcome to our journey into the fascinating world of cuckoo clocks. These enchanting timepieces have captivated hearts for centuries, blending artistry and precision in a way that's uniquely German. A cuckoo clock is a charming, traditionally handcrafted clock known for its small mechanical bird that pops out and makes a cuckoo sound to announce the hour. It's not just a time-telling device, it's a symbol of German craftsmanship and folklore, especially tied to the Black Forest or Schwarzwald region. The origins of cuckoo clocks date back to the early 18th century. Artisans in the Black Forest region began creating these intricate clocks, blending their wood-carving skills with mechanical ingenuity. Over time, the cuckoo clock became an iconic representation of German culture and heritage. The exact origin is debated, but most historians agree that the first cuckoo clocks appeared in the Black Forest region in the 17th century, around the mid-1600s. The Black Forest, with its long winters and isolated villages, gave rise to a strong tradition of wood carving and clockmaking. Farmers used their spare time in winter to carve clocks from local wood. It's believed that Franz Anton Ketterer, a clockmaker from the village of Schönwald, was among the first to create a cuckoo mechanism using bellows and whistles to mimic the call of a cuckoo bird. All right, let's dive into how these fascinating cuckoo clocks actually work. Traditional cuckoo clocks are mechanical, driven by weights and pendulums. Weights, often shaped like pine cones, pull chains that power the clock. The pendulum regulates the timing. The cuckoo sound is produced by two tiny bellows inside the clock which push air through pipes. At every hour, and sometimes even on the half hour, the doors open and a small bird comes out, chirping the number of hours. Some clocks also include moving figurines, dancers, woodcutters, beer drinkers and more, all carved in that classic Black Forest style. There are various types of cuckoo clocks, each with its own unique charm and features. From the traditional chalet style to the modern minimalist designs, there's a cuckoo clock to suit every taste. There are mainly two traditional styles, the chalet and the carved. Each style has its own distinct characteristics and appeals to different tastes and preferences. Chalet style, inspired by alpine houses, highly decorative with music and animation. Carved or hunter style, decorated with deer, birds, oak leaves and nature scenes, more rustic and traditional. Modern clocks may be battery-operated, but true collectors and enthusiasts often prefer the original mechanical versions made by master artisans. The Black Forest, rich in natural beauty and cultural heritage, holds a special place in the hearts of many. Here, traditions are not just preserved, but celebrated with fervor. From its folklore to its festivals, the cultural significance of this region is, well, truly remarkable. Cuckoo clocks are deeply woven into the identity of the Black Forest. Many families have been making them for generations. It's not just a craft, it's a heritage. Towns like Triberg, Schönwald and Furtwangen are considered the heart of cuckoo clock production. The region even has clock museums, clock towers, and the world's largest cuckoo clock standing over 15 feet tall. Cuckoo clocks have gained worldwide recognition and are highly collectible. Enthusiasts and collectors from all corners of the globe seek out these intricate timepieces, cherishing their craftsmanship and historical significance. Cuckoo clocks became popular across Europe in the 18th and 19th centuries and later around the world. In many homes, especially in Germany, Switzerland and Austria, they are family heirlooms, passed down through generations. Authentic Black Forest clocks come with a certificate of origin issued by the VDS, the Black Forest Clock Association. In today's world, the cuckoo clock has found its place, bridging tradition and innovation. Despite advancements in technology, these intricate timepieces remain a beloved symbol of craftsmanship. Modern cuckoo clocks now incorporate contemporary designs and features, yet they still preserve the essence of their historical roots. It's fascinating to see how this age-old craft adapts and thrives in the 21st century. While modern technology offers digital time, the nostalgia and charm of a handcrafted cuckoo clock continues to attract tourists and collectors. Today you can find both traditional mechanical and modern quartz versions. They are popular souvenirs for travelers visiting the Black Forest. Here's a fun fact for you. The cuckoo bird doesn't actually live in the Black Forest. It was chosen for the clock sound because of its distinctive rhythmic call, which is easy to replicate mechanically. The Black Forest, with its dense trees, fog-covered valleys and deep silence, created an environment that felt otherworldly. Long before fairy tales were written down, villagers and travelers shared oral stories, passed from generation to generation. Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, two German scholars in the early 1800s, traveled across regions like the Black Forest to collect and document these folk tales. Many of the Grimm's tales clearly reflect the dark, mysterious and magical qualities of the Black Forest. The Black Forest wasn't just a physical space, it became a symbol, the unknown. Entering the forest meant entering a dangerous or magical situation. Thanks to the Grimms, Black Forest-style fairy tales spread across Europe and the world. The Black Forest has castles, waterfalls, half-timbered villages and mysterious trails, places that feel pulled straight out of a storybook. The Black Forest wasn't just a backdrop for fairy tales, it was the very heart of their creation. Its natural beauty, darkness and mystery helped shape some of the most beloved stories ever told. Even today it continues to spark imagination and enchant hearts around the world. The Black Forest is not just trees. It's a living fairy tale stretching across southwest Germany like a deep green blanket of magic. The forest gets its name from its dense canopy of fir and spruce trees, which are so thick that sunlight struggles to reach the forest floor. When you're walking through it, it often feels cool, shadowy and mysterious, almost like stepping into another world. The terrain is incredibly diverse. You'll find gently rolling hills covered in pine trees, deep glacial valleys formed over centuries, high plateaus with breathtaking views of surrounding villages and faraway mountain ranges. During early mornings, mist rises through the trees, creating a dreamlike landscape that seems to float between earth and sky. The Black Forest is home to dozens of serene lakes, many formed during the Ice Age. Some of the most stunning include Tiddisee, one of the most famous and beautiful lakes, surrounded by forests and perfect reflections. Schluchsee, the largest lake in the region, great for swimming and boating. Mummelsee, a small circular lake high in the mountains, wrapped in legends of water spirits and witches. These lakes, especially when still, mirror the sky and the trees, giving a picture-perfect reflection. Triberger Wasserfälle, or Triberg Waterfalls, is one of Germany's highest waterfalls and a true Black Forest highlight. As the water crashes down multiple levels into the forest, the sound of nature becomes a symphony of birdsong, flowing water and rustling leaves. Rivers like the Kinzig, Enz and Murg flow gently through valleys and past old wooden mills, creating some of the most peaceful landscapes imaginable. It's not all forest. Large parts of the Black Forest open up into meadows that bloom with wildflowers in spring and summer. These fields are often dotted with traditional Black Forest farmhouses with wide wooden roofs and balconies full of hanging flowers. In autumn, the meadows turn golden orange, contrasting beautifully with the dark green of the trees. Because the Black Forest has low light pollution, it's a dream destination for stargazers. On a clear night, you can see the Milky Way stretching across the sky. In some high-altitude areas, you might even witness the Northern Lights, although rarely. Spring, the forest awakens with new life. Baby deer, blooming trees and fresh mountain air, fields of dandelions and blossoming cherry trees. Summer, perfect time for hiking and boating. Lakes are warm, trails are green, and every corner looks like a scene from a movie. Autumn! The entire forest bursts into reds, oranges, and golds. It's like walking through a painting. Winter, snow-covered trees, frozen lakes, and Christmas village vibes. Picture fairy tale cottages with smoking chimneys, warm lights, and snowflakes falling gently. Unlike modern cities, Black Forest villages are built in harmony with nature. You'll see half-timbered houses, flower-decked windows, and narrow cobbled lanes surrounded by forested hills. Towns like Treburg, Baiersbronn, Titisee, Neustadt, and Schiltach seem to rise organically from the landscape, not disturb it. The natural beauty here isn't just physical, it feels emotional, almost spiritual. Locals say you can hear the forest breathe and that silence in some valleys is so deep it speaks louder than words. No wonder this place inspired poets, painters, and fairy tale writers for generations. The Black Forest is not just a location. It's an experience of the senses and the soul. Its beauty is wild yet gentle, ancient yet alive. Whether it's the dancing sunlight through the trees, the whisper of a waterfall, or the snowflakes settling on pine branches, every element comes together to create a world that feels magical. It's the end of part 1, my friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. I will come soon with part 2. Have a great day. Enjoy your